Hello everyone, my speech today focuses on the topic of medical hypnosis. Hypnosis itself is very common. I can guarantee that everyone in the audience at one time or another in their life has been hypnotized. I can say this because I have worked side by side with a skilled medical professional with over 35 years experience. I've worked for Dr. Daniel Zelling for over 10 years now, and it was through him that I learned about the practice of medical hypnosis, being practical and beneficial alternative to traditional Western medicine. Let's discuss first where and how hypnosis evolved. There are many different people that contributed to what hypnosis is today. Franz Anton Mesmer, this is Franz, here, was said to have restored the sight of a blind child pianist using his version of medical hypnosis back in 1777. He called the treatment that he developed mesmerism. His treatment was based loosely on another man's work, Father Gassner, who in 1770 claimed God was actually working through him while using the power of suggestion to cast the devil out of people that he had thought to be possessed. Another gentleman pillar of medical hypnosis was James Braid. This is James Braid. It was he who coined the phrase hypnotism, so that the then common practice of mesmerism was renamed hypnotism. This is based loosely on the Greek word for sleep, hypno. He is also known for other ideas that are still used today, such as hypnosis should be limited to medical and dental professionals. He also determined that there is no great danger associated with hypnosis. Dr. William Bryan created a method of hypnosis more currently known as the Bryan method in 1955. It was in that same year that the British Medical Association decided hypnosis should be taught in all medical schools. Dr. Bryan also became the founder and president of the American Institute of Hypnosis. It is his method that I have learned at my work. Dr. Zelling learned the Bryan method in the early 1960s and is still practicing it today. To describe the Bryan method of hypnosis, you first need to understand that all hypnosis is self-hypnosis. You are actually only being given suggestions and being guided by the hypnotist. After an adequate history is taken, the doctor can get a decent timeline of events, dramatic or not, in the patient's life. The first actual session of hypnosis is more of a learning experience. The doctor can get an idea of what type of patient he's working with. Once the patient is relaxed, some general suggestions of well-being and peace are spoken. After this first session, patients return for word associations or age regressions to the point in life where the problem originated. This Bryan method can be used for a wide range of issues and problems such as fears, phobias, depression, anxiety, weight loss, panic attacks, stop smoking, pain management, the list goes on and on. In order to help you better understand what hypnosis is, let's discuss the misconceptions. Is hypnosis rare? No, of course not. A few examples of everyday occurrences of hypnosis would be knowing you have a class at an unusually early time, setting your alarm, but yet waking up before the alarm even goes off. You've given yourself the suggestion that you needed to be up early. Therefore, used self-hypnosis. Another example would be a new mother would sleep right through a thunderstorm, but with the slightest whimper awakes to take care of their baby. And of course, another form of self-hypnosis. Another thing I hear is people saying hypnosis could be dangerous because you're in a trance. This is a huge misconception. You're simply in a state of deep relaxation. You're never out, you never lose consciousness. You can't be made to do anything you normally wouldn't do. You keep your free will. Hypnosis has received some very bad press through stage productions. You know, the person clucking like a chicken, that doesn't happen. That's been staged. It's definitely not real. Now that we've come to understand what hypnosis is and isn't, and that it's safe and common, all the medical applications are endless. Medical hypnosis with a trained professional is very successful. a wide range, like I mentioned. As you see, hypnosis has a wide variety of applications, but as I mentioned, the most popular in our office would be for stop smoking. In conclusion, by reiterating what we have learned, hypnosis has many definitions and methods, but they all focus around guiding your subconscious to accept certain suggestion. There are many misconceptions and half-truths, and I've covered all of those. Finally, we've learned that many problems and issues that plague us in everyday life can be treated through hypnosis. We can thank Mr. Mesmer for being the father of traditional hypnosis. I want to thank you all for listening, and I hope you leave with a much more open mind on the subject of medical hypnosis. Thank you.